Scientists reveal first image ever made of a black hole. Washington, AP. Scientists on Wednesday revealed the first image ever made of a black hole, depicting its hot, shadowy edges where light bent around itself in a cosmic funhouse effect. Assembling data gathered by 8 radio telescopes around the world, astronomers created the picture showing the violent neighborhood around the supermassive black hole, the light-sucking monsters of the universe theorized by Einstein more than a century ago and confirmed by observations for decades. It looks like a flaming orange, yellow, and black ring. We have seen what we thought was unseeable. We have seen and taken a picture of the black hole. Here it is, said Sheperd Doeleman of Harvard. Jessica Dempsey, a co-discoverer and deputy director of the East Asian Observatory in Hawaii, said it reminded her of the powerful flaming Eye of Sauron from the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Unlike smaller, black holes that come from collapsed stars, supermassive black holes are mysterious in origin. Situated at the center of most galaxies, including ours, they are so dense that nothing, not even light, can escape their gravitational pull. This wouldn't event arising the point of no return around this, where light and matter begin to fall inexorably into the abyss as big as our entire solar system. 3 years ago, scientists using an extraordinarily sensitive observing system heard the sound of 2 much smaller black holes merging to create a gravitational wave, as Albert Einstein predicted. The new image, published in the Astrophysical Journal Letters and announced around the world in several news conferences, as like the best found. Outside scientists suggested the achievement could be worthy of a Nobel Prize, just like the gravitational wave discovery. While much around a black hole falls into a death spiral and is never to be seen again, the new image captures lumpy gas and dust circling at just far enough to be safe and seen millions of years later on Earth, Dempsey said. Taken over 4 days when astronomers had to have the perfect weather all across the world and literally all the stars had to align, the image helps confirm Einstein's general relativity theory, Dempsey said. Einstein a century ago even predicted the symmetrical shape that scientists just found, she said. It's circular, but on one side the light is brighter, Dempsey said. That's because that light is approaching Earth. The measurements are taken at a wavelength the human eye cannot see, so the astronomers added color to the image. They chose exquisite gold because this light is so hot, Dempsey said. Making it these warm golds and oranges makes sense. What the image shows is gas heated to millions of degrees by the friction of ever stronger gravity, scientists said. And that gravity creates a funhouse effect where you see light from both behind the black hole and behind you as the light curves and circles around the black hole itself, said astronomer Avi Loeb, director of the Black Hole Initiative at Harvard. The lead scientists in the discovery are from Harvard, but Loeb was not involved. The project cost millions and millions, with millions of that coming from the National Science Foundation. John Hopkins astrophysicist Ethan Vishniac, who was not part of the discovery team but edits the journal where the research was published, pronounced the image an amazing technical achievement that gives us a glimpse of gravity in its most extreme manifestation. He added, pictures from computer simulations can be very pretty, but there's literally nothing like a picture of the real universe, however fuzzy and monochromatic. It's just seriously cool, said John Kormendy, a University of Texas astronomer who wasn't part of the discovery team. To see the stuff going down the tube, so to speak, to see it firsthand. The mystique of black holes in the community is very substantial. That mystique is going to be made more real. There is a myth that says a black hole would rip you apart, but Loeb and Kormendy said that when pictured it so big, someone could fall into it and not be torn to pieces. But the person would never be seen from again. Black holes are like the walls of a prison. Once you cross it, you will never be able to get out and you will never be able to communicate, Loeb said. The first image is of a black hole in a galaxy called M87 that is about 53 million light-years from Earth. 1 light-year is 5.9 trillion miles, or 9.5 trillion kilometers. This black hole is about 6 billion times the mass of our Sun. The team looked at 2 supermassive black holes, the M87 and the one at the center of our own Milky Way galaxy. The one in our galaxy is closer but much smaller, so they both look the same size in the sky. But the more distant one was easier to take pictures of because it rotates more slowly. We've been hunting this for a long time, Dempsey said. We've been getting closer and closer with better technology. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.